Evening, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another short little run on Monza. Maybe just 2 more races again before the footy and that's on. So yeah, we're going to jump in. Starts in 5 minutes. It won't let. There is no practice sessions apparently. I don't know why, but there's no practice sessions to join. So just got to wait for 5 minutes for the race to start, and then we'll go from the back again and see if we can get some decent results. Obviously, we lost a massive chunk of DR on this racing from the back account, but there wasn't really much we could do. For those that didn't, for those that weren't in the stream before, it was quite funny what happened, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, we got screwed big time at the end. I think it was the advertising board. Someone deliberately took it out, and then it hit my car and got stuck underneath it on the last corner of the last lap, and made us. We couldn't steer. We couldn't steer at all. So the car just went straight, and we ended up in the gravel, not being able to move. So yeah, it was a bit of a Mario Kart scenario, hence the title. But yeah, we're going to go from the back of the grid here. Just a couple of races. I see if my eye's going to cope, because it's really itchy again. It's just non-stop itchy at the moment with hay fever. It's really sore. So we'll jump in, see how we get on for the first race, and then go again. We're not far off of gold safety as well on this count. It's very close to the gold safety. So that should be interesting. I think we've got, even though we had to quit out of that race, it still gave us safety. We still benefited with safety on that last race. So we lost the DR, but we gained safety even with that last lap unfortunate circumstance. So yeah, we even overall we still gained on the safety, which is, DR isn't that important on this account really. We're doing this for fun, racing from the back, so we're trying to get the safety up there. So at least we gained safety. But hope you're having a good day. Did you enjoy the F1? I'm not sure. Like, I just don't know. Like that decision at the end, really weird decision. Like, I don't understand why they didn't let them do the lap. I don't know if there's some sort of rule or something, but yeah, it was a bit of an anticlimax at the end, wasn't it? It was a bit shit at the end of the F1. So yeah, I don't know. I presume there must have been a reason, like some sort of law, like a rule that they can't let them race. It's sort of like Anthony Davidson said, something to do with you have to wait a lap after the lapped cars have unlapped themselves. You have to wait one more lap before you can start, apparently that's the rule or something. So yeah, it meant basically finishing under the safety car, which was shite, absolute shite. Not my main one, no chill zone. This is my second account. On this account we race from the back of the grid, mate. So this is we haven't done any racing with qualifying. We've started last in pretty much every race on this account. So this is our alternative account. My main account is about halfway through Silver 3, I think. Halfway through Silver 3, my main. This is just my fun one, where we race from the back of the grid. So yeah. We had like, if you didn't see what happened, I'm gonna have to make a video. I think I'll make a video and make a YouTube short from what happened in our last race on this account, because it was funny. It was really funny, but it was a little bit unlucky as well. So I might make a little. Also, I do think it was a bit naughty of the car that did what he did when he drove into that board and flicked it into the air, because it was clearly deliberate and he knew what he was doing. Do you think there is an element of that is not very good and you shouldn't be doing that on LMU? Like, I think you'd get in trouble on games like iRacing. I think you'd get in trouble for that, but I don't know how LMU would look. I presume they wouldn't be happy with that. I don't think LMU would want to see that on their service, but yeah. It's funny how it took me out though, because it was quite funny. Just a big board in the middle of the track, flying through the air, goes under my car, gets stuck, boom, we're out the race. But yeah, hopefully that won't happen in this one. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we won't have that. Right, let's join this anyway. Let's go. Let's jump in and see how we get on with this. Let me put the audio on as well before I forget. So I don't forget. Right, we are rank 6 out of 37 splits. Bloody hell, that's quite a lot of people have entered this, isn't it? 37 splits. We're ranked 6th. And we're starting from the back of the grid, so we're going to have to try our hardest to see if we can get through the field. It'd be interesting if we can. I don't know. We should be able. I mean, we've been doing quite well at getting through the field, so let's see how this one goes. Let's get it all ready as usual. We want 7-3 on that. We want that on 5. We want that on 0. We want that on 46. And we want that on... What, have they removed the red card? I didn't see what happened in that, but presume they've removed it or something. Ugh. Right, tell you what, let me get this overlay ready. Configure, preview, launch. Right, okay. So they just removed it. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know they could. I didn't know that was like a... I mean, it's good that they do that, because previously, you go back a long time ago, like they would never have... They wouldn't have took it away, would they? They would have kept it. I feel like do like referees get like penalty points? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do referees get they should have some sort of like license where if you get too many wrong decisions, you get suspended or something like that. I feel like referees should have that kind of thing. So yeah, so from front is so 46 is the front, 54 is the rear. So that's what the brake bias is. So your front is 46, rear is 54. That's how every game will do it, apart from Gran Turismo. Like, you'll always have a number between front and rear. So your 46 is your front bias, rear is 54 there. It's how like ACC, iRacing will all do something similar, I think. It's only really Gran Turismo that does the -5, +5. But yeah, LMU is front. The first bit, 46 there, that is your front bias, and 54 is the rear. So you've got 46% front, 54% rear. Yeah, I mean, at least he took accountability, I suppose. Right, let's just get this back on. We're going to have a little warm up. Let's go to track. Let's put that so I can actually... Oh, mouse just froze. I think the battery needs replacing on my mouse. It keeps freezing. Alright, we'll get ourselves warmed up. We'll start from the back of the grid, and we've had a lot of good races on this. The last race was just really unlucky, wasn't it? It was so unlucky what happened. Hamilton's pace didn't look very good today in the F1, did it? I don't think it looked right. Like, he didn't look very... I don't know. Compared to Charles, Charles was way quicker. And Silverstone's supposed to be one of Hamilton's better tracks, so I presume that Hamilton's setup wasn't really working very well. Whatever he had on his car didn't seem to be doing him very good, did it? Seemed to be struggling a little bit today, Hamilton. Yeah, it was a good race until that bloody board that took us out, wasn't it? It's a bit worrying that can happen. I presume, I do think they disappear, them boards, though, don't they? We just got unlucky that the car in front did that on purpose, and then it ended our race. It was annoying. I couldn't get over the line as well. It was really, really annoying. So if you didn't see before, someone deliberately took out, I think it was, which one was it? I think it was this first one here. This board on the left here, this board here, this on the left there, someone deliberately ran into that Total Energies board, and it flew all the way down into this corner here, like basically there where I am now. And I hit it as it was going through the air, and it went under my car and it got lodged under the front wheels, and my car just went straight, couldn't turn, went straight into the gravel, and I was beached because we couldn't turn the front wheels, so we were just going back and forward, nothing was happening. So yeah, it was really unlucky. But the guy who did it on purpose, I said like to the chat, like it was clearly done on purpose. I think it's a bit naughty, because I think he'll get in trouble if LMU find out people are doing that. I don't think they'd want people to be doing that on their service, so I think he could get himself in a little bit of trouble for what he did. But yeah, I'm not sure how LMU would deal. I don't know if they'd actually, I don't know whether LMU would punish for that, because in a way it is deliberately wrecking a car, but it's not wrecking them with your car. It's a strange one. It's a really strange one, but it was funny though. I did see the funny side of it. I definitely saw the funny side of what happened. We'll make sure we brake before we go over the line anyway. Let's just lift off so we don't settle up. Are we all watching the Brazil game later? And are any of you, like, how many people in the UK? How many of you staying up for the England game? I don't know if I'll be able to do that, to be honest. Not sure I'll be able to stay up that late.
That time was a 1:59.47.
We'll do the same strategy as we always do on this race. Just chill before the line. And hopefully, hopefully we won't get the luck that we had a couple of hours ago when we were streaming. It made me laugh though, I've got to be honest with you. I did find it rather amusing. You right, Russell? How are you, mate? You'd have to watch it, Russell. I'll make a YouTube short and might make a video from it, but it was hilarious. But if you want to check it out quickly, Russell, the stream I did before, go to the last race we did, go to the last lap and go to the last corner just before. So go to about now on the last lap of the last race we did on the previous stream, and about here, and you'll see what happened. It was It was the most. It was so unlucky. But I do think the guy who what he did could get in trouble technically. I don't know. I don't think LMU would be happy with what they did. What he did. But yeah, it was definitely done on purpose. 100%. There's no doubt about it. Like, but it was really funny though. It was very, very funny. Oh. Someone must have crashed. The yellow flag, I presume that's because you don't see the... When you're in qualifying, they're on the track, but you don't see them. So you still get, like, the yellow flags from them and stuff. Right. We'll just chill out here and then... We'll start from the back. We've had some really good results racing from the back so far. It's been quite fun doing this. We should get gold unlocked soon as well, which gives us a few more options. There's like a 40-minute race you can do with multi-class from the back then as well. Right, let's just back out. Right, let's go over the line.
That time was a 1:56.
Did you see it, Sander? It was unlucky, that wasn't it? I swear I have some of the worst luck on this game, but also I do think if you if you watch, it wasn't even a brake mark, it was an advertising board. But if you watch how it got there, Russell, the guy did it on purpose. So the driver who did that on purpose, and I don't know how they'd look at that because he drove and aimed for it, hit it up in the air, and then went back onto the track. I don't think LMU would be happy with that, personally. I wouldn't want... Like, at the end of the day, we think he was trying to get the car that was behind me because the car that I had just overtaken, we overtook him, like, I think it was a lap or that lap or something like that. And that guy had a couple of little incidents with the guy that did it. And we think it was retaliation against him because he was obviously hoping it would do something like what it did to me, to him. And but it got me instead. So it was a bit unlucky, but it was, it made me laugh though. You've got to laugh at these things, I think. If you got to find the funny side, haven't you? Because it was quite funny. Right, there's a few people starting from the pits here. It was in the previous stream, Ashley. Hence the title of the stream. Nah, too late, Sander. I'm going to probably put Brazil on anyway, but too late. I'm not doing 7 o'clock. I'm racing till 10 o'clock. Can't be bothered. I'm not really that bothered about the 2.4 hour series. Although it was good to do, I don't think it was as busy as the ELMS and that. Right, so there's a couple of cars, three or four cars in the pits, I think. So we'll take it easy. We'll take it nice and safe. What I want to do is just wait a bit there and then. Just give myself a chance to see what's happening up ahead here. Right, we'll cut back a bit here and try and get a good exit. Right, there's a lot of fighting going on up there. I won't send this. I'll just pretend I will. No, we'll back out. Right, let's go. Oh, he's dead. Stay to the left. Right, up to P13 then. Oh, there's a car off. There's a car off up there. Another death up to P12. A few deaths in this one already. Bit of a gap after these two. We might be able to get ahead of these two on this next straight if we get a good run. Let's brake a bit early and just get that tight line. Get on the throttle nice and early then. Let's just go for the exit speed. I had to kind of back out because he messed up the exit. Right, made sure we gave him space, but I think he didn't want to take the risk, did he? He cut the corner. Oh, there's a car off. Up to P10. Very close in front of us. What's going on here? Playing it quite safe. Not taking too many risks. Forgot to put the overlays on for me. I know you've got them, but I haven't got them on. Could have done with them.
That time was a 1:52.74.
Not putting them on now, otherwise it'll lag. I don't want to go steaming in on the brakes there because just in case he braked early. Just get the tyre temps on. What temp is the race? 47. Okay. Oh, my wheels just... What the... What was that? My wheel just yanked by itself and turned. That was a bit weird. That scared me. Need to try and find the way through here because we are quite a bit quicker than what these are doing, but want to keep it safe. That's going to be really dodgy for one of them there on the outside. Right, let's go for the exit speed. Oh, he's going to have to bail that. Right. Try and get this car on this lap now. Is there a car? We might be able to creep into that slipstream of that other car. All right, try and break late here. All right, let's. Nice. Up to P8. Let's go. That was terrible. Right. P5 is on, isn't it? Definitely got a P5 possible. Maybe even a podium here. Yeah, I was going to say podium should be possible.
That time was a 1:15.47.
Oh my god, what the... What the... Not again. No way, what the fuck was that? What was that? What the hell was he doing then? I have no idea what we just saw then, but I just see someone's typing something about accelerator in the chat, so I don't know if his accelerator got stuck or something. Needed to take a tighter line there, but I have got the slip here. Oh shit. Oh, we'll give him that back. Go, 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 go. Oh, I binned it. I mean, that was on him, the bin, but we were going to give it him back, but he binned it. I'm not going to wait for him after he's binned it, though. I just felt the overtake was too aggressive, so I was going to give it back, but he plebbed it, so... Let's see if we can catch this group up very close in front.
Time 151.97.
They're braking really early, these cars in front here. Go for the exit speed. Might be able to get him here, I don't know. Nice, go. Just about got a little bit of slipstream from him. That rear left is spinning there.
Lap 151.30.
Lap times are shocking at the moment, but we haven't had a lap yet where we can just push. Every lap's been in traffic. He's right in the slipstream now, isn't he? It's going to make it a little harder to get past. Because these two are really close up here as well. Oh, that was lovely.
Time 150.88.
push. Might be able to. We got 2 laps to try and get the podium. Do with getting right behind this car here, but
Lap 150.65.
oh, he's gone deep. That's going to compromise him. We're going to brake late here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on. We need a good exit from the Ascari. It's got 4 attempts. If we get a good run out of the final corner, we should be able to stay ahead. Oh, he had a little moment there, I think. Which should help us a bit.
Lap 151.50.
My lead has dropped off again. It's on my leg. (96°) on the rear left. Oh, shite. That was awful. Oh, someone binned it behind. Yeah, watch out for flying boards. Oh, rear left is cooking. Nearly a 97. So he did. One of the drivers there that's binned it behind me doesn't like that we're racing from the back of the grid chart. He crashed by himself. So this guy here, I'll show you the one that's just had a complaint, chat. Watch this. He's just crashed by himself and's just saying he's just got a mood with me for racing from the back. Look, watch. So, where is he? Let me just show you where he is. It's this guy here behind us. This rough guy has just binned it by himself. Nothing to do with me, watch. And he's just got in the mood with me because he's binned it there. That you can't be getting in a mood with another driver because you have just had a skill issue. That is 100% on him. Like, he's not happy with that, but he crashed by himself, so... He literally just crashed by himself. Watch. And the other guy crashed by himself as well. The where was it? Where was the other guy, chat, that binned it by himself when I was letting him back through? I think it was it? I don't know whether it was here or not. So we went down the inside. Right, so this guy said I crashed him, chat. Where is it? Let's just see. I would argue that we didn't crash him, but let me just go and see. I was giving him the position back as well. We were literally giving him this position back. Watch. So I went too deep and I accepted I made a mistake here. I said I went too deep. You binned it by yourself. At the end of the day, I accept that I went too deep. That's why I gave him the position back. Watch. So I went wide. Look, I deliberately stayed to the right. And then he crashed him by himself. You can't... I accept that he was probably rightfully a bit annoyed at this. But we gave him space. He did have space there. He did have... No, this is a different guy. This one's annoyed as well. This one's not the rough guy. This one's the other one. He's not happy about this. But I literally said when we did this, I said in the stream, that's my fault. I'll let you get back past. And then he binned it. So... It's up to me if I want to race from the back of the grid. At the end of the day, that's totally up to me. Like, you're allowed to, you know, there's no rule that says you have to qualify as high up as you want. If I want to race from the back for fun, I think we should be entitled to do it. Like, if people don't like that, then I'm sorry. I don't agree. Like, I don't know. I mean, some people aren't going to like you doing it, but at the end of the day, we're here to entertain. We're not here to please people that we're overtaking. Like, we're here to entertain people watching, and I think it's entertaining to watch racing from the back because, like, there we were going to give the position back. We were literally going to give that position back, and he binned it by himself. The other guy, nothing to do with me. Like, he literally crashed by himself. That rough guy literally just binned it by himself. So I don't think he's got any right to be saying anything. Like, I had nothing to do with him. We just got past him fair and square. The other guy was the one that nearly binned that rough guy. That yeah, the Alistair rough guy. Well, whatever that rough guy, Gav, was the one who we got past fair and square. He had a coming together with someone else, and we got past him, and then he binned it by himself. So I don't really have I don't see a problem with if you're having fun racing from the back of the grid. That's up to you. You know, what's his name? What's that guy who does it? That Podolsky or whatever. He does it all the time. Loads of people do it racing from the back, and we're in top split. So it's not like we're in split 2 sandbagging. We're in top split doing it now. We've got ourselves into top split, and if people have that much of a problem, I'll just do it on my main account. I'll race from the back on my main if people don't like it, because at the end of the day, I'm here to have fun and entertainment, and we're keeping it fair. If people don't like it, it's on them. I think it's up to them. If you don't like it, it's nothing I can do. At the end of the day, we'd be in your lobby no matter what account I'd be in. We'd be in top split no matter what. We should have unlocked gold, shouldn't we? The thing is, though, if I want to have a bit of fun racing from the back and just challenge myself, that's up to me. If we're in top split, we're not putting ourselves into, like, we're not racing in split 5 trying to act all cocky. Like, do you know what I mean? We're in top split racing from the back. At the end of the day, we're making it harder for ourselves. And we're showing as well that you can get your rank up, which is what the whole point of this is. We've now got to gold safety. So we're showing that it can be done. And, yeah, if people don't like it, you can't please everyone at the end of the day. You can't please everyone in this world. Someone will always complain no matter what you do. I mean, go and look at Gran Turismo. Literally 90% of content on Gran Turismo is racing from the back of the grid. iRacing people do it. It's just fun. Yeah, I was gonna say we raced clean. But the one mistake I made there, I literally said my mistake, pulled over to the side to let him back through, and he binned it on the curb. I can't, like, at the end of the day, that if he would have just took a normal line and just accelerated, he wouldn't have been in that sit. He tried to accelerate too early. I was letting him back through, so it wasn't like I was fighting him for the position. I made one mistake, and even then, in legality of racing, I'll guarantee you I wouldn't have got a penalty for that. If that was a championship race, they wouldn't have done anything about if I would have held that position. They wouldn't have done anything because I left him a car's width on the outside. At the end of the day, I think that a steward would look at it and go, well, he's left you space. That's racing. So, yeah, everyone's going to make mistakes no matter where they race. So, I think we're racing very fair so far. We're giving more than enough space. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about entertainment for people watching Physiade. Like, I think if LMU wants, if people want LMU to grow, you've got to make sure that the people that are streaming it's got to be entertaining at the same time. You've got to get rid of this, like, sometimes there's a bit of a mentality about sims that you can't have fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's this is a full sim, you can't have fun on a full sim. Well, you can, as long as you keep it clean and respectful. So, one mistake I made there, I literally said straight away, my mistake was letting him go ahead. I wouldn't have even tried to overtake him on the next corner. Would have made sure that he could have got through the next chicane without any fighting, because my motto is, if I do something to make you hinder you, I will not attack you on the next straight. I'll always let you go back through, take the next corner, and then we can fight again. Because a personal hate of mine is when someone knocks into you and then fights you. Like, says, oh, go on, go, but then fights you straight away because they've compromised you. So, yeah, I always try and make sure we would have fought after the chicane, which I think is fair. We can do hypers, but we're not going to do it today, obviously. I don't know when we'll do them, but we can technically have a go at hypers for a bit of fun. Maybe I'll see what combos are on next week with the hypercars, and we'll maybe consider it. But you're never gonna please everyone. That's the problem with trying to do like I'm trying to make the content fun, and I think a lot of people who from our channel who've come from watching Gran Turismo, if you race from the front, I think a lot of them find it a bit stale to watch because they're used to a lot of overtaking. So racing from the back, as long as you keep it clean, I think brings newer viewers into the game, which I think if you're racing fair and you're in top split, which we are, we've now got it into nearly silver 2. So we're in top split. And once we start doing some of the longer races, we'll be able to probably get better results, which will increase the DR again. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. If people don't like it, that's their opinion. They're allowed it. I'm not going to argue it. You're entitled to your opinion. But at the end of the day, we're just having fun on a game. I've seen multiple people do it. I've seen multiple people race from the back. So, yeah, don't like it. Not much I can say. It's the way it is. We are doing it. Right, let's join this one. We've got the gold, Gary. We've got the gold SR. We've got it now. So that's unlocked all the races now. So because we've got the gold SR, we've now unlocked all the races, so we can I mean, even with 38 splits, there's 38 splits of races in this now, and we're still in top split on the racing from the back account. So it's not like we're still giving ourselves the hardest challenge possible. And the reason I've done this account is because once I've got it to a level, like I think we said, did we say platinum we wanted to get to on the safety? We're going to do some challenges from the front on this account. So we're not going to just race from the back all the time. We're going to do like try and get a podium with every GT3 car in the fixed setup race, or you know, the very often they have a 38 car grid GT3 silver race. Try and get a podium in all them races, in that race with every car in GT3. It's a fun challenge to do, I think. So yeah, just have fun with it and enjoy the different challenges we can do with this now. That's the whole point of doing this second account, just to be able to do challenges, have fun, and take the stress of getting wiped out away as well. When you get wiped out by someone doing something silly, it takes the stress out. Like that board before that flew up and hit my car. Like, I mean, I would have laughed at it anyway, but it would have pissed me off a bit if I was on my main account. It would have pissed me off a little bit. A no pleb challenge. Can't promise. That's too hard, Gary. That's too hard. Trying to think what we've... Oh yeah, brake bias. Yeah, way too hard for me to get a no pleb challenge. Who do you think I am? Pio? Be plebbing every lap with him though, wouldn't we? Let me just check something on here as well, the stream. I'm hoping they haven't put adverts on because I've got a feeling. I checked the last stream. I forgot to check it when I went live. But when I checked the last stream, when I reused the settings, it came up as automatic adverts on. So yeah, they've done it again. Arseholes. I changed that to manual as well. Put it back to manual. So if you've been getting adverts, you shouldn't get any more because YouTube are just trying to... Cheeky little arse. Hey, chat. Right, look at this for cheeky by YouTube. Let me just show you something. Just look at this for... Do you know what? They are a bunch of cheeky little fuckers. Watch this. So I've just took it off because they had put automatic adverts on, right? Without asking me, right? And as soon as I've just clicked manual adverts so that they don't come on, look what they've just conveniently put. It literally just came up. As soon as I clicked it, it loaded up. So, don't know if you can read that, but see if try and get it so you can read it. Can you read that? Now would be a good time to insert an advert. Cheeky fuckers. I don't want adverts. That's why I've literally just put manual adverts on. Cheeky sods, I tell you. Right, I need a wee, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually go for a wee before we go and have a little drive in qualifying. So it won't be a minute. I'm just going to go and have a quick wee. Back in a second. Go. Literally, that is all you do is give YouTube more money with them adverts. You don't actually earn any yourself. It's just a waste of time. Anatoly got he hit the he ran over the you know, the light serrated curbs on the outside of the fast corner. He ran over them too fast, but ran too wide, and it seemed to like knock the brake cover thing, where like it's a brake, like an aerodynamic brake piece. It knocked that, and it just completely screwed his aerodynamics up. So yeah, it was a wheel, yeah, like a brake guard, wheel guard, something like that. So a mistake by him for running wide, but it is unusual for that to, you wouldn't think that would do what it did, but bit unlucky. But at the end of the day, he would have done. I think he would have won that. I think Anatoly would have won that race. But the end of that race was just an absolute, like, it was just a farce, wasn't it? It was so bad, like. It wasn't fun at all. Like the way they ruined that race was a bit annoying. Like, I feel like there should be some sort of rule. Like, I don't know if they need to change some. Like, they need to change some rules around to do with like safety car situations. I don't know what they could do, but they need to do something just to. The whole ending of these races sometimes is just such an anticlimax. They just need to sort something, in my view. Launch that overlay. I don't like. Apparently, Anthony Davidson said there's a ruling to do with. Anthony Davidson said there's a ruling to do with the safety car, and something to do with once the lapped cars have unlapped themselves, you have to wait a lap. Apparently, there's a rule to do with like you have to give a lap for the cars to unlap themselves. Like after they've unlapped themselves, you have to wait another lap. It's because of. What happened to Hamilton apparently at the I think it's got something to do with the rule, like when Hamilton got screwed, but then in the end that actually screwed him in the race today. So kind of sad that what lost him a title lost him a P2 as well today, because I think he would have got P2 there. I don't think Russell would have been able to defend against soft tires with fresh, like, you know, fresh on soft tires and his older mediums. Red flag could have been the best option. Like, in my view, I do wonder if they need to like consider, but then again it could become so stop and start, couldn't it? Like, imagine if every time a car crashed like Max's car you had to red flag it. Like, you'd be there 15 minutes waiting for the FIA to restart, and it'd become a bit tedious. I think without, you've got to accept some problems with it, because no way would that be good for F1 if every time a car crashed like that you'd have to red flag it. It would literally ruin the sport in my view. If it happens in the last 5 or 6 laps, maybe maybe they should have like a 6-lap rule. If there's a crashed car in the last 6 laps, it goes under If they deem it a virtual safety car situation, I would say that doesn't matter, because you normally get that solved within a lap. But if it's because you don't need to wait for a safety car, there's no unlapping of cars with a virtual safety car. But if they deem it a safety car situation, they should red flag it. If it's within the last 6 laps, instant red flag, so you can actually complete the race. But the only problem with that would be is you could have a situation where a car randomly just pitted at the end and they've got a huge advantage because then they're right up behind with fresh tires, which maybe is just going to be the way you'd have to do it. Like, just lock at the day. That's still lock involved, but I don't know. Like, there's so many things they'd have to consider. Just back out here just so we go over the line slow. I think Max is leaving Red Bull. I think he's going to leave. I think he's going to take Russell's place. I don't know. I sense a little bit of, I don't know, not hostility, but did you hear when Russell came on the radio and said about the car's top speed, and Toto was like, nothing wrong with the car's top speed? I think, I have a feeling that Russell's going to get pushed out and Max will take his place. That's what I think is going to happen anyway. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Yeah, red flag, I think. Do they allow people to change tyres now under red flag conditions? I think they do, don't they? So yeah, maybe that would be the best way to do it. Red flag it, let everyone change the tyres and boom. No one's at a disadvantage, are they? Everyone's in a reasonably close, depending on what tyres they've got left, in a reasonably close battle. So yeah, anything within 6 laps at the end, they should just, boom, red flag it. Yeah. I think everyone should be able to change tyres, because there'll be situations where someone might have pitted 2 laps before the safety car, and then they've got a huge advantage if you don't allow everyone to change. So allow everyone to do whatever they want to do in terms of tyres would be a good move if it's within the last 6 laps. And then you got like a 6-lap sprint race. But yeah, they should definitely do something so that you don't have, like, if I paid whatever amount, I don't know how much the Sunday tickets were for that F1 race. If I had paid like, I don't know, 500-600 quid, whatever it was, and that's what happened at the end, I would be pissed. I'd be like, I'd be kind of a bit like, well, I feel like I've been robbed of a finish there. So I do understand the fans booing. You get it. I understand it. Yeah, he wanted to see a racing finish, but did it the wrong way, didn't he? It was done the wrong way.
Formation lap has started.
Oh, I forgot to do my overlay. I won't do it. If I do it now, it'll cause me an issue. Forgot to do my overlays again. You've got them, but I haven't. Don't think it doesn't really matter for me, to be fair, in this race. Max goes to WEC. Nah, Max is going Mercedes, I'm telling you. Max is going to Mercedes, I reckon. Right, we'll get ready. We'll probably play it safe again. 2 cars in the pits.
Green flag, green flag.
Let's just back out a bit here. Give ourselves some... Oh, there's a crash. Oh, I'm just trying to... I don't want damage. I literally stopped on the track because I didn't want damage. Right, up to P13. All right, made it. Right, up to P12. Good start. What's the temperatures in this one? 47 again. That rear left is sliding through there.
2:02.99.
Yeah, I saw that. Right? I couldn't be bothered with it, to be honest with you, Otto. And I don't think I'm going to bother with the 2.4 hour series unless it's just one race. Unless it's just a race that I fancy doing, I won't be bothered about the championship and that. Right? I'm going to focus more on the ELMS and the maybe the WEC one. I don't know. We'll see. And the GT3 sprint, the 80-minute GT3 race. I think I'm going to focus on. Yeah, I like Monza. I just can't be arsed with it. I just can't. I don't think I've got the. I'm already doing 3 championships. Like trying to get all 4 in, I think just stresses you out and feels like you have to race every track. And like, I think 3 championships is enough. I don't think doing all 4. It just becomes a bit like, I want to have time to do the daily races as well, and on this account, I want to have time to just have a bit of fun on this. Well, that was a bit of a weird situation. Oh, you mate. Nah, that was definitely on them. That was definitely on them. Is there any car? I can't. My suspension's done. My suspension's done. I need to see the replay, but I think that was... I think he turned in too early, didn't he? I think he turned in too early. I have a feeling he turned in too early there. We'll have a look at the replay and see, but I think he just turned in too early and just clipped me as if I wasn't there, which I took quite a tight line. I think I took a tight enough line then. Don't know how bad that damage is on the front right. What percentage is that saying? Because I can't see it on my screen. I can't see what percentage it's saying, but it's saying suspension damage. I still can't see it on there. That's a shame. 4%. Yeah, I mean, if that's 4% on suspension, that's going to cost us a bit. Definitely. Yeah, but it's suspension, Gary, that. We might have 4% error, but I think most of it's just... I don't know if it counts suspension damage on that percentage, but we've got front right suspension damage. That's the biggest problem. Need to have a watch of the replay there. As far as I'm concerned, I was on the inside and he cut across us. Why didn't we pit? 'Cause it's not worth it. Pit stop would cost us about 50 seconds. It's a 15-minute race. We're only going to probably lose half a second a lap, maybe 8 tenths a lap, so it's not worth it.
Time 150.73.
Probably only losing like 3 temps, 4 temps, something like that anyway, so definitely not worth pitting. Oh, you think they crashed and then hit me? Okay. We'll have a look at the replay and see what happened. See if we can get a couple positions back before the end, maybe. You never know. It's only a short race, so even if it was an hour race, I wouldn't repair the damage on that. Not worth it. The only time you'd consider repairing that kind of damage is if it was like a 4-hour race maybe, or longer. Oh, that's a bit understeery through there. Keep going though. They're quite slow in front, so we might actually catch a few cars up if we keep pushing. Might get onto them. Oh, big lag stutter then on the server. I don't think we'll be able to get top 10 because even P14's 7 seconds ahead. We've only got 6 or 7 laps left, so it's a bit unrealistic, I think. Remember, we've got to overtake him as well, so... And I've got a damaged car as well that is doing some weird stuff when I brake. Oh. Is that could be the Go Setup causing that, you know. I think the Go Setup app is causing me some issues here. Because I didn't put it on my screen again, I forgot. Just had a huge freeze. Might be time to do the restart of the PC. I haven't restarted my PC for a while. It's been on sleep for ages. Been like 2 weeks, well, yeah, about 2 weeks since I restarted the PC completely. So we might need to do just get rid of any issues with not restarting it. Or it could just be a server issue, I don't know.
Time 151.63.
Someone's gone wide there. I can't shut it down every day because then my stuff, for some reason, won't charge my headset up. My headset only charges when I have it on sleep, and I don't know why, but if I completely shut it down, even though I've got the power going to the USB ports, I've got it as power to the USB ports. Even though I've got that, it won't charge my headset or anything. So I have to leave it on sleep to keep the headsets charging. Don't know why. My old PC never used to have to do that. It used to charge no matter what, but this one, I've got it on the settings. I've literally gone into the motherboard settings, everything, to change it so that it supplies power to the USB when it's powered off. But it doesn't. I don't know why. So, yeah, you can't be arsed trying to figure it out. I just put it on sleep. I do have a charge point, but it's for some reason it won't charge it, and then I'd have to reconnect every time I like turned it back on. And I'm not. One thing I don't like doing is always messing around with the sockets on the thing, because if you that's how my PS5 HDMI lead went, because I was always switching the HDMI, and that's how my old headset broke as well, because I was always switching stuff. It just wore it out, and then eventually it stopped working. So don't like messing around with the leads switching back and two. I've got that. I just had another freeze. I think it's related to the Go Setup app, because I mean, I could try and do it, but let me do it on this straight, see if it fixes it. I'll do it here because there's no one behind me, so I'll just preview it, launch it. Let's see if that fixes it now, because I've got it on my screen now. Once I've got it on my screen, it should fix it. Astra A50, the Gen 3, I think it is. Oh, I did buy the newer ones, but they didn't do what I wanted them to do, because I have my audio going through. When I was on PlayStation, I used to have my audio going through the PlayStation and through the PC. I used to have like the PlayStation through an optical way of doing it. On the PS5, I used to have it through optical, and then on the PC, I'd use a USB to get the audio. But the newer headset wouldn't allow me to have two audios running at the same time for some reason. I don't know why. It would only have either one or the other. You could have USB on or optical on, but you couldn't have both at the same time. It would just wouldn't have it. It'd like get rid of one of them, so it was a bit shit. So I sent them back. I sent that headset back to Amazon like last. Oh, interesting rejoin. Right, let's just re-go again now. We're probably not going to catch them up now, because I had to I lost like 6 seconds there trying to sort that freezing issue out. The problem with the A50X is if I run my PS5 through the optical, it won't put the audio through if I want the PC audio as well at the same time. It won't allow both of them. I think I had the A50X, and I think they're the ones I ordered. But they were like, wait, I'm not going to buy. I don't need any new headset, because these ones are good still. I don't need a new headset. Like, oh shit, what's he doing? These are still in good nick, and these were expensive anyway. There's no way I'm paying like, what are they? The A50Xs are like, I think they're like £380 or something stupid like that. £350. I don't have that money to just blow. Pio, thank you for the 33 months, man. Yeah, he did. To be fair, Charles did score Hamilton. No, Russell didn't though. Russell got lucky as shit. Russell got so lucky, didn't he? Appreciate support, by the way, Pio. I should say, thank you. You should be thanking me for the gifted membership anyway, Pio. Yeah, Charles was on fire today, though, wasn't he? Like, I think he would have got beat by Anatelli. I think Kimi would have got him. But Charles was definitely, you know, his pace was really solid. Yeah, it was a bit of a silly situation that end. Like the crowd were not happy, were they? Like weren't very happy of the situation, I think. We'll have to go for one more here because can't end with a race like that. I want to see what happened with that when we got took out, because I've got to be given some space on the inside there to take the corner, and I don't think we were given the space, so we'll have a little look. That might have been my fault. It could have been my fault, but it felt like I was ahead on the inside, so I think something happened with them too, so we'll watch the replay and see.
Time 150.80.
Car's driving horrible now. Now that the tyre temp's built up, this car feels terrible. We'll have to go again though. The rear left is just drifting now. Even on that like first left, we're just drifting, and they're drifting as well. Two cars side by side up ahead. Could end bad, couldn't it? Alright, final lap. Let's get this one out of the way and we'll go again.
Time was a 151.0.
Have a little look at the replay first though. A lot of understeer. Now it's going to oversteer on the rear, isn't it? Yeah. Back out, just so that I don't lose the safety. Let's have a little look at that. What lap was it, chat? Does anyone know what lap it was that that incident happened? Was it lap 1 or lap 2? Lap 12. I can't remember if it was lap 1 or 2. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look and see. All right, right there. So coming out of there. So it's not. It must have been lap 2 then. Must have been lap 2. Right. So we're on the inside. We got hit there. So I go further left. Yeah, they just turned in too early, didn't they? In all honesty, this car should have backed out. This car here should have backed out. This car needs to back out at that point because I've got to have some entry to the corner, which I think I gave enough space for. Like, I can't go any further left. If I go further left, we're going to go straight across the track and kill him. So this green one should have backed out, really, I think. That's my opinion. Just it's a racing incident, really, but I think the green car should have really backed out. Or, well, hang on a minute here. Wait there. Oh, okay. Wait there. Okay, wait there. I take this back. The green car's an arsehole. The green car is an arsehole. It's the green car's fault. That's the green car's fault. 100% the green car. You can't push him off the track. You can't do that. He just rammed him off the track. And then obviously that guy is pushing himself back on the track, which I don't blame this guy for doing. Like this one here, you can't blame him for trying to get back on the track. Like, at the end of the day, most people are going to try and get back on the track. Yeah, that's the green car's fault. So, yeah. I think that green car just didn't want to concede, did he? He didn't want to concede or back out or anything. It's pretty bad. So, yeah. Shit happens. We'll go again anyway. We'll go again. He could slow down on the grass, but why? If he brakes on the grass, what do you think is going to happen? But also, why? Like, my opinion is, why should you give in to drivers pushing you onto the grass? Why should he be the one to give into it? I don't agree with that. I think at the end of the day, you can't blame the guy who's getting pushed onto the grass for an incident because he's been getting pushed onto the grass. Like, at the end of the day, I think it's up, it's up to the guy to not push him onto the grass and keep pushing him on there. That's the green car's fault, in my view. I don't lay blame with that Leon guy. Don't blame with him. That's 100% the green car for pushing him onto there. See you later, Otto. Right, we I think we still gain safety, actually. Still gain safety there. It's so sore. It's hay fever. I can't. The problem is, isn't it supposed to be getting hot again, by the way? Has anyone seen the weather? I think the rumour is it's getting warm again, chat. Towards the end of the week. So hay fever is going to go through the roof. If it gets too bad, I'm going to have to just probably just do a short stream in the morning and hope my hay fever in my eye at the moment it's unbearable. It's so fucking annoying. Like, it feels like I've got an eyelash stuck in the corner of my eye. It's so annoying. You're gonna get on your excavator, Otto. Enjoy it, mate. Have fun. Have fun, man. But yeah, I think the weather's gonna be. I haven't looked actually. Well, I know down south it's gonna be like 30 odd, isn't it, next week? But I don't think it's as hot here. But so tomorrow's 22 degrees, sunny, nice day tomorrow. Tuesday's 21, nice day. Wednesday's 27 and sunny all day. Thursday's 28 and sunny all day. Wait there, am I on the right place here? Wait there. Just gotta check. So yeah, so Wednesday 27 sunny all day. Thursday 28 sunny all day. Friday 29 sunny all day. Saturday 28 sunny all day. Fuck me. I'm gonna be like sneezing, eyes watering, bloodshot eye. I mean, if you could see the state of my eye now, I could show you on the big camera. It looks pretty nasty. Like whenever I'm watching telly now, I've just got like something on there, like a cold flannel, just keeping it cool. But yeah, it's going to get hot and sweaty again, chat. Time for the air conditioning comments, as per usual. Every time we have a hot day, you get people from the other side of the world telling us that we should go and buy an air conditioning unit for £1,000 and pay £10 a day to run it. As per usual.
Question.
You got a question for me?
So you know this football match that's on at like 1 in the morning till like 3?
This.
Is it
Wait there.
Wait, no,
Wait
no,
there.
no, no,
Wait. This football match? You mean
Like-
England's World Cup match?
Yeah. Does it mean if we win it, then we win the World Cup?
No.
So why are a bunch of schools making a big deal out of it? Because St. Chad's isn't going in until 10:50 because if people are watching it, then
Because
they'll
it's on
want-
late.
Well, yeah, but if it's not at the final, then why are they so bothered? My school won't do that. I'm telling you now. My school will not do that.
Your school won't, because yours is a proper school, girl.
No,
You don't go to that rubbish one.
No, that
St.
school isn't-
Chad's.
That school isn't even that bad. Also, don't diss St. Chad's.
You go to a better school. That's why.
Well, yeah, but still, like, I'd rather come in at like 10.
No, you just want to go in later. I know your game.
No, they're going in at like 10:50.
Yeah, you're not. You're going in first thing in the morning. I don't even know if I'm staying up to watch it, to be fair. You're not even going to... Hang on, you're not even going to wait up and watch the game, so why do you want to go in later? You don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, I do. I will.
She's a liar.
I will.
You're only doing that because you want to stay up later. Nope. You're in school in the morning. You're not staying up.
Well,
Not
yeah,
a
but,
chance.
Like, you never. Well, if they do put a message out saying that we are going in later, can I?
I don't think Mummy would let you, because where are you going to watch it?
In your room.
With Mummy. Just sitting between Mummy asleep and just sit on her head.
On the end.
Mummy ain't going to let you, Pumpkin.
Well, then I'll watch it on
Your school, you've got to be in the first thing in the morning. You're going in school. You're going to bed at normal time. It's school night.
See, this is why we shouldn't have moved form into the middle of the day.
Well, yeah, but you're in school first thing. Your school are not allowing it, so
You
you
never
are not staying up, girl.
You never know, they could send a message out later.
No. You're up at 6 in the morning, half 6 in the morning. You ain't watching that.
6.
Yeah, she has to be up at half 6 and she thinks she's...
Actually, technically, if you think about it, I don't get up and start getting ready until 7 because my half an hour I watch the Summer Art and Pretty.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough, but at the end of the day, do you think you'd even wake up if you had had 3 hours sleep? Yeah, you exit the chat now. Exit the chat! I ate.
No, you didn't. You really thought you ate? You left.
Later, banana. Right, let's go. Let's race again. Sorry, chat. Just having a little moment there. Oh, dear. Her score not allowing. But I think it's fair play as well. I don't think, with the timing of that game, I don't think scores should be starting later just because of a World Cup game. She's not even interested in the World Cup as well. She doesn't even care about it. She just wants to go. She just wants to go in a bit later. She wants her school to message to say she doesn't have to be until like 10:30 because there's like 3 or 4 schools around here. St. Chad's is one of the other ones, and they've messaged their pupils to say they can go in later, but her school not allowing it, which I agree with, to be honest with you. In at normal time. It's not, if it was the World Cup final, I would say fair enough. But it's last 16. It's not like, do you know what I mean? It's not the World Cup final, is it? I don't think it really matters. If it was a World Cup final, I'd say yeah, the schools should probably cater towards maybe starting a little bit later because people don't want to miss a moment like that. That's history. If something like that happens, it's history, and you want to be a part of it. But a last 16 game means basically nothing. I might watch tonight's. I'll see how I feel at like midnight or 11:30. If I feel tired at 11:30, has this not let me join it? By the way, it's not letting me join. Oh no, it's not bugged, is it? Ah, is it bugged? Hello? Hello? Chat? Anyone else doing the race in the chat? Any of you lot that are watching now, have you entered this race? Is it letting you in? Anyone know? Anyone? I have a feeling the game's crashed. Like, not my game, but the actual server's crashed on that lobby. Let's go into this way of doing it and see what happens. I'll go in this way and see if it lets us in this way. Sometimes this game has a few weird menu issues. No, it's bug. It must be the game because that's unusual. There is 675 entries, but there you go. It's in now. Must have just took ages to get the lobbies. Don't know why. It took a while to do that, didn't it? Right, we got a blue drive. That's really unusual. I didn't think with 34 splits. Are you telling me there wasn't one other green driver to put in here? I don't believe that. I reckon that's just that might be what the issue was with the lobby. It might have been having a few problems getting the lobby sorted. I wonder if he was green before he entered the race, and then the results have come in and it's put him to blue. Possibly what's happened, because we had that issue, didn't we? We had something similar to that. Wow, 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 wow. Right, chat. Are we going to get a race without getting wiped out? That is the question. Are we going to get a race without actually getting wiped out this time? Let's see what happens. The last one didn't go very well. Eye is pissing me right off. Oh. Well, that's what I wanted to... I might test something out in this stream, you know, after this. Just want to see... Let me just check something here. No, I don't want to put an advert on. Can you change? Just want to see something, if you can change something. Yeah, I think you can. I might do a little test on this stream, chat, but for the... See how this race goes. But the last race of the night, we might do as a just a member stream, a race. I'll see. I don't know if you can do it yet, but we might do the last race as just like a little benefit for the members. Make it a members only one. We'll see. Just as like, I just want to test it if it works, because I don't know if it actually works properly yet or not. Because I think last time we tested it, it went a bit weird. So I want to see if it does do it or not. On my eye. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how it is, how this race goes. If we have a really good race, and I don't know. Where's the fun in that? What do you mean? I'm trying to just see what we can do to help the channel out, to be honest, Gary. I need to try and do some new things to try and help the channel out. Message disappeared. What do you mean? I don't know what you wrote. Oh, not why PO's a member. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. True. Yeah, I didn't consider PO. Chat disconnected. That. All right, let's just check everything's all right there. We'll see. I might not. I might just see how it goes. But we might test it out just to see if. What time will this finish? This will finish at about 8. You might be able to do it. Brazil doesn't start till 9, does it? So we would be able to get one more in. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of like ways we can try and get like benefits to people that help and support my channel, because like at the end of the day, there's supposed to be like it's hard to give benefits to members. So one way of giving a bit of a benefit would be to give memberships like a benefit like that. Well, I'd like to try and carry on making it a job. If we my viewpoint is, I'm trying to be more positive at the moment, is we managed to do it as a job, right, for 6 or 7 years because people were giving us great support. So I don't see why we can't get that support back. I feel like we can do it. Well, surely we can get the support back that we once had, make improvements, keep more positivity on the streams, doing different things with the game. We might even do the odd stream on Gran Turismo again. I don't know yet. It's possible we might bring 1 or 2 streams a week back on Gran Turismo. Don't know yet. I'll see how I feel with it. I think what I need to do with that is maybe do a stream as members only on Gran Turismo and see how I feel about it. If I don't feel like I want to do it, then I won't do it. But if I do a member stream and I enjoy it, maybe we'll bring it back. That's my viewpoint on it. Like, if we manage to make YouTube work as a job for now, it's been what, 7 or 8 years? I don't see why we can't bring it back to what it was. I feel like, you know, if it worked then, I'm sure we can get it to work again. I mean, not necessarily TSSR, because there's a lot of people that are making it without doing all that fake shit. I had to get rid of the Discord. The reason why I had to get rid of it was because there was I have a few people that don't like me, Keenan, and they try and cause trouble for me, and they were going in there, and we didn't have moderators running it properly to keep an eye on it, and they were literally going in there and typing racial comments and stuff, and it was disgusting. And I thought to myself, I don't like anything like that. I hate anything that does stuff like that. So I shut it down because I was like, I'm not dealing with that. If people are being like that, I don't want anything to do with it. So I made the choice of just leaving it for a while. I don't know if we could get it running again in the future. Maybe we could get Discord running. I do also think we might look at doing dual streaming, possibly soon, doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. As long as I can keep my YouTube settings the way they are. If I can keep doing YouTube at 1440p, and then obviously Twitch at a lower, because you can't run Twitch as high, then definitely we'll consider doing both of them. Because even if it only makes me a couple of £100 a month off Twitch, it might be the couple of £100 that keeps me being able to do this full time. And I want to fight for my channel. I don't want to give up on it, because I mean, I spent so long getting this channel to a point where I was able to treat the family to holidays. You know, I was able to just spoil them, but obviously we can't now. And I know that some of it is my fault, some of it is not my fault. I think I take responsibility for some of the stuff that I've done and probably said and probably got annoyed about and reacted bad on, but the only way we can get rid of that is by improving and trying our best. If it doesn't work, then yeah, I will do that TSSR. Like, I will definitely prioritize that 100%. I have to, because at the end of the day, I've got bills to pay. So if it comes to a situation where the support isn't increasing, the memberships are not going up, the channel views aren't going up, which gives you the ad revenue, then it's obvious what I'll do. Obviously, I'll do it on a part-time basis once or twice a week, obviously. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm won't bring my channel back at the moment, but at the end of the day, I've still got... I mean, we've lost a lot of Gran Turismo subscribers, but do you know what it does say to me, though? Like, I'm not bothered about them that I've lost, because if they weren't willing to stay with you when you were doing something different, that's up to them. And, like, I'm sure if they genuinely liked our Gran Turismo content, if we start doing it on Gran Turismo 8, I'm sure they'll come back anyway. And if I do the odd stream on Gran Turismo, maybe they'll come back. I don't really know. But at the end of the day, I am tempted. I am looking into whether I'll do 1 or 2 streams on Gran Turismo, even if it is a members stream to start off with, to see if I enjoy it. The problem I've got is I don't know if I'm too LMU now. My love is LMU, and you lot know that. I love LMU more than I could ever love Gran Turismo ever again. I could never put Gran Turismo before LMU now. It just wouldn't happen. Not Gran Turismo 7 anyway. I don't know about Gran Turismo 8 because we don't know nothing about it. No one knows anything about Gran Turismo 8, but we'll see. We'll wait and see.
Lap 2, 0, 1.53.
Yeah, we have our own little personal hate fan group. Keenan, we literally have our own little hate fan group. There's a lot of people that don't like me, and I admit I've made mistakes, but I've made mistakes in how I react in things, 100%, like every human being does. I get very hot-headed in situations, and I also stream probably more than most other people. Like, I mean, at our peak, we were doing 50 hours a week, so we're bound to get more clips of us getting pissed off or, you know, making a mistake or doing something. And some people like to hate on you for it. So, I mean, you're never going to get rid of them weirdos. Weirdos like that are going to exist no matter what. You know, haters will exist. My view now is just I don't know, just keep doing what we're doing. Keep doing what we're doing. I'm trying to look at it from a more fun perspective. Like, I think if 2 months ago that board incident would have happened at the end of the race, I probably would have been fuming. But today it made me laugh when when the Mario Kart board, it made me laugh. I think 2 months ago I would have been pissed off with that, but I just laughed at it today. Some say you're a dirty and you wish you were another GT7 content creator. When I can't, not caring for Super GT. I don't know. I'm not really bothered what other Gran Turismo content creators say. I'm not. To be honest with you, like I don't really. I don't really. Not being negative, but I tend to keep myself to myself with a lot of people on YouTube because I like a certain few, like Super GT I've enjoyed. I like Boothby. I like watching Boothby. I watch a little bit of Jardia. But I don't really... I try and stay away from all the like YouTube drama. And I've learned a lot from a lot of people on YouTube that a lot of time, what I found is a lot of people on YouTube are only really... Sometimes a lot of them are in it for their own benefit. What I've learned on YouTube, there is a lot of people that are there for their own benefit. They're not there to genuinely be a fan. Like people like Super GT, I've followed and I will always be a fan of him. And Boothby, I enjoy his content. Like I watch him just chilling sometimes when I'm like, if I'm ever having to do some like stuff in the house, whatever, I'll have him on in the background because I enjoy watching him. But like, I get the impression that some people, when we were at our peak, I got the impression that some people were only doing what they did and doing stuff because they wanted to progress themselves. And that's the problem with YouTube. A lot of YouTube is a lot of people trying to push their own agenda, and I'm not into all that. I just do my own thing. I just do my own thing, get on with it, and sometimes people get annoyed at me because I react a certain way, which I do probably go a little bit too angry sometimes, but it is what it is. Like, I just react how sometimes you'd react if you wasn't streaming, which is angry. But I'm trying to calm down a bit with incidents now. I'm trying to control moments a little bit. I'm trying to see if we can just settle down a bit and just be a bit more level-headed and look at it from more than one perspective, which is what I think you have to do if you're streaming. You have to look at incidents from everyone's perspective, not just yours, which is hard to do because you're always worried about what happened to you. But we need to look at it from a broader perspective, and that's what I'm trying to do. I always try and race fair. People who say I race dirty haven't got a clue. No disrespect, but they haven't got a clue about racing, because people who watch us every day know that we race as fair as we physically can. We're always respectful. We're always giving space in like side by sides. But some people don't. They'll want to focus on that one mistake that makes you look dirty when you've made a mistake, instead of just being like, oh well, you know, look at all these 100 examples of him driving really safe and really fair. You know what haters are like, chat. They'll always they'll always focus on the negative. They won't focus on the positive. I want to focus more on the positive than the negative now, and I think that's the way we get our channel back. More positivity. And that's why I'm doing what we're doing here with this account as well, because I think it's fun. I think doing what we're doing here is also, I don't just think it's fun, I think it's a lot of education for sim racing, because if you look at how we're racing, I think it's been very smart. I'm not just saying that, but I do think we've made a lot of smart choices when we've been racing from the back. Like, I don't think everyone would have made it. Like, some people might watch it and be like, oh, do you know what? He backed out there, went wider, and then gained 2 positions because he got a better exit. And that's what we're trying to show. Like, smart choices sometimes equals better finishing positions. So hopefully people will learn. He's going to squeeze me. Is that the driver from before? I don't know if it is. Same colour car, might not be. Back out just in case it was him. Can't remember the name of that guy. I love streaming. It's my favorite part of doing anything. Like, if I could pick, make videos for the rest of your life, stream for the rest of your life, I'd always pick streaming, because I like communicating, having a laugh with people in my channel. I like that. That's why I do what I do, because I enjoy the social aspect of it. Some people prefer doing videos. There's a few people who I've watched and that I get the impression that if they could not stream and just do videos, they'd rather do that and never stream again. But for me, streaming is where your community is. That's where you build bonds. Like, there's people in my stream who I genuinely, it sounds stupid, but I would consider them friends. Like, there's people who I message off of streams to make sure they're okay and like keep contact with. And even if I stop streaming, I'd still stay in contact with people, because like, I've been speaking to them for like 8 or 9 years now. They're like genuine friends. So yeah, I would never give up streaming if I didn't have to. I'd always want to stream over doing videos or anything. Yeah, the internet is just full of, I mean, people know my opinion on the internet. I think the internet can be a horrible place. Like, the internet can become a real toxic, horrible place in my view. Dave, don't tell him. All I said was, could I come to your house? Oh, can we do them both on the outside? We certainly can. Oh, just in front. Let's go. Let's go. Nice move. Yeah, exactly, Chocolates. I think like that's what a lot of people go into streams because they build bonds with people, don't they? Apart from Pio. But let's be honest, we all love Pio, really. We might give him shit, but we all do love him. Wouldn't be the same without Pio. And I mean that. I do mean it. As much some of you are like, what the fuck is wrong with Key? What is wrong with him talking about Pio like that? Yeah, I used to love doing lap guides, and we have done a few on this game. I think I might do one for Silverstone, because I did get a lap. It wasn't a perfect lap. I messed up the first sector, but I still got a 58. So we still did a 158 in the GT3. So I might make a Silverstone guide out of that, because I don't think I've done a Silverstone guide yet. But we already do have a few track guides on the channel for LMU. I think we've got Bahrain done. We've got Interlagos done, I think. I think we've got Le Mans is an old one. I might need to redo Le Mans. It's a very old guide. I'm pretty sure. What other track have we got? We got Monza done. For I think we did a Monza one. What else have we done? We've done quite a few different. We've done like 5 or 6 tracks as a guide so far. Obviously, we can do. I'd like to get Silverstone done. We definitely got Bahrain done. Bahrain's on there as a track guide in GT3. I'm trying to think. There might be. There is another one, but I can't think of what it is. But yeah, I'll try and get Silverstone done from the lap we did the other day. Take it from the live stream and just do a guide over it. That's nice. Right, up to P9. Right, we're making our way through nicely. Yeah, we've done Spa as well. Yeah, we've done Spa. We've done Monza as well, Gary. We've done Monza. I might have forgot to put Monza in the track guide set, like the playlist maybe, I don't know, but we've definitely done Monza. Do you reckon they are TSSR? Like people said about the BOP being different, but I've not experienced any loss of pace on any tracks. All the tracks, the lap time is exactly the same. I'm not sure whether that's 100% true on this. On Gran Turismo it is, because they changed the BOP. On Gran Turismo definitely, but not on this, I don't think. I know they changed the BOP on this, but it definitely didn't alter the lap pace, because we were doing 58.8s before it, and then we were doing 58.8s after it. Oh, I do get angry, like, but what you need to learn though, I think, Keenan, is on the internet you have to, like, I think it's something that I'm trying my best to try and learn now. Like, when you get angry, you just have to try and your best to let it go because there's too many people that will hate you for being honest and just being like an honest reaction. People want you to just, you know, your best probably just be quiet, soak it up, and then look at it from a more rational point. But sometimes I just say what I think straight away, which I'll never probably be able to fully get rid of, because sometimes it just comes out what I think. I can't help it, like, but some people don't like that. Some people want you to act a certain way. They want you to behave how they want you to behave. And, right, he's gone too deep there. I'm gonna have to back out of that. Ah, that was lovely. I saw that one coming. He went way too deep. Lovely little back out cut underneath. Yeah, oh yeah, they did change some of the cars, but some didn't have a change. You can maybe brake a fraction later, but I don't think it's like, you're still using the same brake markers. None of the brake markers have changed. You just might brake a fraction later, but to be honest with you, for a guide, it wouldn't change much, because your brake markers are always going to stay the same. Like, for example, this last corner, you're always going to brake on the little warning, you know, the blue yellow sign, the yellow flag thing here on the left there. You're always using that as a reference on this last corner all the time. Like, no matter what car you're in, you're still using the yellow flag, blue flag signpost thing. So yeah, it might be a fraction later, but it's you're always using the reference points are the same.
51.27.
Oh. Right, we got the slipstream off this P7. There's a bit of a gap after that car. We need to get past him as quick as possible to try and catch up. We'll fake it, see if he brakes late. Got a track limit there. I cut the corner a little bit, didn't I? He's definitely going to be quite aggressive with the defense because I could tell he braked late there. So he's definitely going to be a little bit harder than some of the other cars, but we'll see. Might be able to just get him on the straight though. Oh, it's letting me go. Thank you. Oh, he nearly died. Oh, he did die. Oh no, he saved it. I think he saved it. F. You all right, Lucas? But yeah, I might consider doing like, I might, depending on what this week's Daily C is on Gran Turismo, I might do a members only stream just to see if I can get any enjoyment from it, if it's what I think it'll be. Because I like Watkins Glen, and if it's Group 2 or what else, I'd love to drive. I think I've always said from day one on Gran Turismo, Group 2 at Watkins Glen is a fun combo, but they've never bothered with it. So we'll wait and see what that combo is going to be on next week. We might do a members stream on it and just see how I think about the game. Just doing one stream, even if it's only one stream a week, I'm thinking maybe it'll keep people, like it might keep some of the console players just on the channel, just so that when the console version of this comes out, we'll have a lot more people that will be watching, because I'll be streaming the console version as well on this. I won't be just doing, I'll focus on PC, but we'll still do one stream or two stream, maybe one stream a week on console, or 2 streams a week on console, something like that, when LMU goes to console. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for, do you know what? I'm super excited to race Daytona on this game, because I love Daytona, and I do feel like Gran Turismo is a great game for certain things, but one thing that's always ruined Daytona is the slipstream on Gran Turismo. It ruins the track for me personally, and I can't wait to get back on Daytona to actually race properly at Daytona. That'll be so much fun.
That time was a 1:50.11.
Yeah, but it won't be to the extent on this game, TSSR. Yes, it'll have slipstream involved, but like even Le Mans on this game, at Le Mans, normal Le Mans, people race it in a racing situation. People don't start, like, the only bomb drafting that's ever been on Le Mans in this game is when that esport for the competition. In general, in daily races, you'll rarely see bump drafting even at Le Mans on this game. Very rare. And even then, you shouldn't be doing it. It's against the bump drafting is against the rules of the game, as far as I'm aware. I think it says it on the thing. Right, one more position for our rank in the lobby from the back. Try and put him off a bit there into the corner. Got the slip here. Got a nice run. Yeah, that's going to be a crash. Let's back out and get a good exit. Oh, mate. You can't just chop a front across the front end like that, man. That's a little bit naughty. Let's see if they go side by side and I can get both of them, maybe. We'll see. Very often, these situations give the advantage to the... Oh, I tried to go too aggressive. Tried to floor it too early. Saved it, though. All right, we go again. We got 3 laps to try and get this P5. It's on. It's definitely on. P4's on, actually, looking at that. Yeah, I didn't feel safe that he'd give me the space needed there, so I backed out. I don't really feel like I'm going to get the space back. Right, we'll keep it straight here. You can't. We're entitled to keep the straight line here. And then we'll go to left and try and brake as late as we can. Nice. Right, come on. Let's go and get this P5. We got 2 laps to catch him up. He's 1.3 ahead. He's only doing a 151.5 there.
2.71.
We need to get in the slipstream for the last lap, don't we? Oh, he's binned it behind. He's tried to get a really good exit and he's binned it. Yeah, Lucas, we're back out. The rear of the rear tires are overheating massively here at the moment, so he's probably just had that issue with the tires. What are we on? I forgot to do the overlay. I keep forgetting to do the overlay at the start of a race. I mean, yeah, the rear left is on 95. That is so hot. We're nearly in the slipstream for the last lap. Come on. Need to get into the 7/10 for this after the Ascari. Try and get within 7/10 of him. Oh, he's made a mistake. He's going to be slow on the curb. Come on. Might be within 3/10 by the end of the next straight if we just get a good run through here as well. Need to take that tight line to carry the speed. Brake a bit earlier, just so we can take this tighter line. More grip on the inside there. You can get on the throttle a little bit earlier.
Time 150.30.
I'm going to fake a send just to see if he gets, like, put off by it. No. Well, we did go a little bit deep. He messed up a bit. Screwed him up a bit, hasn't it? Oh, he's going to have to go defensive here, I think. I think he will. I think he'll go defensive, won't he? And that might help us. No, he's keeping it. He's actually defending really well. Doing the right thing. move. Let's fucking go. What a move. Woo. Let's go. Woo. Let's go. That was nice. That was a good battle. That was nice. That was lovely. Woo. That was very enjoyable. Oh, that was a sweaty one. That was a proper, like, keep trying to wrong foot him just to get the exit speed, but that was a lot of fun. My eye. Right. P5 chat. That was a really fun battle, that one. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Let's come out of there. Oh, my eye. Fucking hell, Gary. Are you okay? Gary, can someone just check if Gary's okay? I'm pretty sure I just seen him give us a compliment there. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good race. All right. I see what you did there, Gary. I see what you did, mate. I see what you just did. I see what you did there, Gary. What we're gonna do now, chat, is I'm gonna I don't know how this works. If I change to members, I'll put it to all members. I see it doesn't let, no, that doesn't, that's participation. That's the chat, but no, you can't do it. You can't do it. I don't think you can do it while you're live. So no, you can't. That's just chat participation. It's not. I don't think you can change it while you're live. Let me just come out of there and just check something else. No, you can't. As far as I can see, you can't change it while you're live. You can change the chat participation, but we don't. There's no point doing that. We'll just go again. We'll maybe do like a little members stream at some point. Start it as a little chilled out member stream. We'll see. We might do like a little 2 races or something, and just as a benefit. But I don't think you can change while you're live because you've already gone live, as far as I know. Maybe if you could change it on. Wait there. You might be able to change it on here. Let's just see. You might be able to just do the last races like a members only on this one. I don't. Can you? Yeah, you can. So wait there. Oh yeah, you can, chat. You can. You can change it to members only on the other screen. It's a genuine compliment. Let's just test it out. Let me just test this out. So if you are a big thank you if you've come into the stream for the first time today, and you're not a member, obviously, because I'm going to test this out as the last race of the stream, being for members only, just to chill out with and have a race from the back with the members. So if you're not a member, thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for turning up. But I'm going to just test this now. If you can still watch, then it's broken. But I just want to see if this works. So I'm going to do all channel members and see how this plays out. Gary, thank you for the £2. Why is Key ignoring Keenan? I'm not ignoring anyone. Yeah, I won't start. I'll make sure I put overlays on this next race, 100%, because I plebbed that one. I need to remember to put the overlays on for me. Right, let me... I had the different screen on, so I couldn't see. Thank you, by the way, Gary, for the dono. Let me put all members on here now. So if you're not a member, it'll probably end, I think, now. So we'll do... What I'll need to do, though, is I'll need to change it to back to public once. Oh, no, wait, this isn't going to work. I've just thought, no, it's not going to work. Ignore me, chat. Ignore me. We'll just keep it on because it's not going to work. I've just realised something. It's not going to work. I've just literally realised why. So yeah, if you're not a member, you're fine. We'll do it as a separate stream. You have to do a members as a separate stream, because otherwise when it publishes the stream, it's going to block out everyone for the whole races. So no, we won't do that. We'll keep it public. We'll keep it public. You can't. Let's just jump into this and go again. Right. You can't, because yeah, I'd have to then change the so if I didn't do it like that, I would have to, after it's done, I'd have to put it back to public, which kind of eliminates the point of making a members only race, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we might as well do a members only as a members only stream, just to chilled out, little like hour and a half or something, just to test it out. So yeah, we'll do that maybe tomorrow or one day in the week. I don't think I'm going to do the oh, my eye's so itchy. That feels so good. I don't think I'm going to do the ELMS race tomorrow night. I'm going to miss that round because it's at Sabring. And I did not enjoy the Sabring with the... I didn't enjoy Sabring with that Lexus. Did not enjoy it at all. I couldn't get any speed on it. So we'll maybe not do tomorrow night's championship race. Let's maybe do something else. We'll see. LMU is coming to PlayStation next year, Moto. So I think the rumor is, I think early to mid 2027. So I'm guessing maybe around March, April time, probably is when you're going to get the console version of LMU. So yeah, probably start of 2027, and you're going to get a lot of content as well because they've just announced, I don't know if you're aware, but they've just announced another 6 tracks coming to the game. The first DLC pack is going to have Daytona and Laguna Seca. The second will probably have either USA Motor Speedway and Road Atlanta, or what's the other ones? Long Beach and what's the other track? Long Beach and Watkins Glen. So the other 2 packs will be either one of them combinations, but the first one is Daytona. It's happening soon. Daytona and Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca is going to be chaotic. Can you imagine how chaotic it's going to be on this game? Like Laguna Seca multi-class. Oh my god! That will be interesting. That will certainly be interesting. The good thing is I know both of them tracks. I won't need to learn the tracks. We'll just jump onto them and race them. But obviously they won't have setups out for them straight away. So we might have to take a setup from a different track. So what we'll probably do is and just make a little adjustment to it here and there. But yeah, we'll probably just take setups from different tracks and try them out. No, Watkins Glen is not in LMU. No, it's never been in LMU. On this game, you've got Cotter, but not Watkins Glen. It's taken a while to do this thing again here. It's in GT7, obviously, but it's never been in LMU, no. Because it's an IMSA track. So obviously, because it's an IMSA track, it's not been included. But 6 IMSA tracks are coming, which means on PlayStation, you're going to get all this content when it comes out. It's going to be in the game on day 1, which is really, really good. Because what is it going to be like? 18 tracks, 9, maybe even 20 odd tracks by the time you get it. That's plenty of racing tracks for an online focus game. So yeah, it should be very promising on console. I'm looking forward to if they can do a good version. If they can nail the console version of this, then you're in for a treat. Even if they only get it to like 80% as good as this, you're in for a treat. Because this game's brilliant. Yeah, iRacing's got it. iRacing's Laguna Seca, yeah, you get it free, don't you, Keenan? I think Laguna Seca and the MX-5 are free on iRacing, so I'm pretty sure everyone can do that combo when it's on. But LMU is definitely going to be going places, I think, at the moment. I think it's going the right way, LMU. Like, I'm really interested to see, like, you know, the next video where they do the update video, when like that was just a trailer for what's coming. I'm excited to see what it's Steve Hood, isn't it? The old the director. He's the main like bloke there, like the game thingy. So I'm interested to see what he's going to come out and say about the next update, because that's what we want to know, the little details. Now that we know Daytona's there and Laguna Seca, I'm interested in the small details that they're going to be adding in, because they did say it's going to be a big update. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, is it paid now? Really? I didn't know that. It used to be free. Oh, that means I'd have to, if I ever went back on iRacing, I'd have to buy Laguna. Nordschleife would, I do think that, like, I think there's a possibility. Now that, like, my honest opinion is I now believe there is a chance of Nordschleife, because if they're able to get track license, like, it's only licensing for track. If they're able to get the licenses for tracks for, like, the IMSA tracks, then surely they can get the license for Nordschleife, and that would be with Nürburgring GP track, which would be a good track anyway. Nürburgring GP with the sprint layout, the GP layout, and then the 24-hour layout would be 3 great combos to add to LMU. So that is definitely a possibility, I think, as like a future DLC after they've done the American tracks, because LMU is going to get another 2 years of support at least, because if it comes out on console next year, they're going to support that for at least another 18 months. So that means PC is going to be getting the support as well. So it should be interesting. Yeah, I think that's pretty bad. You'd think that iRacing are, as far as I know, iRacing have made quite a lot of money. You'd think iRacing would have covered the expense of that in a way, maybe, because, you know, I don't know, like, you would have thought that they would have covered it with the expense at their end, because it was always a free track. So I don't know. I mean, I understand if they've had to pay a big licensing fee for it, but sometimes I think sometimes you'd think that they would, like, cover it themselves, you know, for a bit of, like, the community. That's a lot of work, that, Keenan. Hopefully you get some time to do some racing in the future, though. Yep. Really, Ash? Oh, right, okay. It's a bit... I mean, yeah, to be fair, though, some of these tracks are, like, very, like, very, like, they, from what I've heard from some developers is, getting licenses for tracks is a pain in the arse. Like, it's not easy, and sometimes there's some, like, weird stuff that you have to, like, do with the game and stuff, like, to accommodate them. So yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that they said they demanded that it be a paid for track, then I suppose not much they could do, is there? But I mean, you'd never know if that was true, would you? You're never going to know if that's 100% true. That's the only thing, because I'm guessing no one's going to come out and confirm that iRacing, or... Well, iRacing might say that just because they want to make sure that people don't hate on them for doing it. Yeah, there's a lot of from what I remember hearing, is the reason Gran Turismo never got Silverstone was because of the price they wanted for the licensing. It's one of the reasons why Spa took so long to come to GT Sport. Now, I got told, and I still think this is true, I got told by an individual connected to Gran Turismo in a very strong way. When GT Sport was out and I did the video announcing Spa was 100% coming, I had already been told about that before, that Spa was coming, and I already got told another track was playable on Gran Turismo, but licensing was an issue, and that was Silverstone. So I don't know how true. I mean, this is from someone who was quite well connected to Like, the person was quite connected. And I had the information that Silverstone was in the game, but it was all licensing why it never got added to GT Sport. And I presume it's licensing why it's never been added to GT7. So, licensing is a bitch. It wasn't from you, you little donkey. Licensing is an absolute bitch, so it doesn't surprise me. That's why, like Drive Club, I remember when I went to Evo Studios, and I was speaking to them, I was speaking to a couple of them in there. And that's why they did all the tracks were fictional, because the cost of licensing tracks is ridiculous. They said that like they just wouldn't be able to afford to do it as a studio, because like Sony give all their money to PD for licensing. Small studios like Evo and that didn't get any real funding for that kind of thing, so yeah, it doesn't surprise me. That's why also Project Motor Racing, if you have a look at the tracks, Silverstone, I don't know how they get away with it, but Silverstone is called Northamptonshire. It's Silverstone, but called something else. So I'm not sure how they get away with the licensing with that. Like, they just name it something different. Like, so yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know the ins and outs of how you get away with doing that, because if I was a game developer, I'd just do that on every track. For me, I don't give a shit if it's called Silverstone or Northamptonshire. If it drives the same as Silverstone, that's all that matters. Mixture, Skeletor, mixture. It's been alright overall, but we had one guy pushing another guy off the track before, and then it all went to shit. Basically. It could be Graham, because I don't know about, I know that Tidgny's had that, but it's not Tidgny who I spoke to about that. Like, I got told from someone very connected that Silverstone was playable on Gran Turismo. It was physically playable, but licensing was basically screw it, like making it impossible for them to ever release it, because the licensing just wasn't going through, because Silverstone wants stupid amount of money. I don't know how true it is. Like, this is what I got told by someone who was connected. So how, like, who knows, like, whether it's 100%, but going by the person that the information came from, I would say it was quite reliable. So it's a shame that it never got added, because Silverstone on Gran Turismo would have been really fun, like a really fun I love Silverstone, so would have been a great track.
Time 1:50.71.
Silverstone coming to GT7 next update, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Pikes Peak comes to GT7 soon. I don't give a shit about that, though, to be honest with you. For me, I don't care about that. Like, I have no interest in that kind of stuff. Like, I get it, it's exciting for people that like it, but for me, I like racetracks. I don't care about Pikes Peak. Never really have done. It's never been anything that I've been that bothered about. So it's great if you like it, but I couldn't give a shit about that. Yeah, but Forza 4 Maximum is a long time ago. Its licensing prices have changed massively. Apparently Silverstone, I don't know whether when they did that, I don't know if when they made the change to the track and they did that massive complex, they upped the prices and all that. I don't know, but all I know is that Silverstone is one of the most expensive tracks to license. It's one of the highest, like for the developers, it's really expensive. Unless you've got it in this game, it's within, obviously Silverstone it's a part of the WEC and the you know, it's a part of the game, so you can get it, but not every developer has got that luxury of having it being a part of the license of what your game is. Yeah. Yeah, I remember last time I went there and like a shit burger that was actually shit. It was horrible. I think it was like a cheeseburger, and this was like, I think it was it 2017? It was like 8 quid, 9 quid just for a burger, and that was like 2017. That was just a plain cheeseburger, like 9 quid or something. I was like, fuck off. It was shit as well. It was a proper shit burger. I tell you where do good hot dogs, IKEA. For how cheap they are, they're pretty decent. A shit burger, yeah, you don't want to have a shit burger. Squat one out on a burger, there you go. Have some of that. Make sure we don't go over the line too. There you go. All right.
Go to the grid for a race start.
Everything's on. Get new tires on. Get the overlays on. Remember, we got reminded. Let's do that now. Preview overlay, launch overlay. There you go. Sorted. To be fair though, horse meat, if you've ever been to, like, if you would have gone to Spain within the last 20 years or 30 years, if you would have gone to Spain like 30 years ago, like from like 30 to 10 years ago, if you've been to Spain and you've ate horse meat, so I don't give a shit if it tasted good. I mean, at the end of the day, if you've been eating a horse, what's the difference between it? I wouldn't personally choose to eat a horse, but what I'm saying is, you eat cows, you eat pigs, you eat chickens. If you've ate horse, who gives a shit?
Formation lab.
Tesco being there, done that, yeah. Remember that? Oh yeah, there was a controversy, wasn't there? It's true though, like if you've ever been to Spain, if you would have gone to Spain 25, 30 years ago, you've ate horse meat. It's a fact. Whether you like it or not, you would have ate horse meat. I mean, I've eaten Bambi and that was nice. Venison, that's nice. Right.
Green flag.
Right, do we do our usual shit out and just try and see where the chaos is? I have a feeling this outside... Oh, I've just been hitting the rear. Oh my god, this car's going so slow in front. And that car just went so slow. I'm presuming that's just Yeah, it must just be... It's showing on damage on there, but it must be visual. Yeah, we have a lot of jokes about Pio. Pio gets a lot of abuse, but rightly so. He deserves it. Oh shit, I've got nowhere to go there other than... Right, I'm gonna back out of that. I don't like that situation. It's not worth it. We'll try and go on the inside, maybe. Oh no, he's gonna take that inside. Can we go around the outside? Oh yeah, we might be able to, because that car's gone to the... Yep. That was nice. I saw that car go for the move. As soon as that car goes for the move, gives us the ability to brake later, and he has to brake earlier, so it was on. Yeah, how are you, Patrick? Funny. Was that when my channel was popular, Lucas? Oh, where are you going? I'm sure you told me your name was like short for Patrick, basically. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just call you Patrick. Like I think you said your name was like in Poland. It was like Patrick. So I was like, oh, I'll just call you Patrick then. Yeah, Peter, but I think you had wrote Patrick, or you'd misspelt it or something. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll call you Patrick then. We don't even call you Peter, we just call you Pio now. Pio the donkey. There is a real life book about Pio. An interesting fact. There is an actual real life book about Pio called Pio the donkey. So, don't look at chat at the wrong point. Shit myself then. I was reading the chat and then I just saw him gravel. I was like, shit. Pio reads better than Lucas types, yep. That's gonna understeer, but we should be alright. Pace, they must be battling at the front, mustn't they? Because if that's the fastest lap of 51.0 when we were dodging cars. Right, I think he's gonna brake earlier, so I'm gonna just tuck out just in case. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Gary's been really nice today. Oh, that car's going to be... Yeah, he's going to cut it. I was going to say, he'll have to cut that, wouldn't he? He'll get a big track limit for that, though, I think. Maybe. I don't know whether it would have let him off a bit. Anyway, what is everyone's score predictions for tonight's football? Like Brazil and England, what do we think the two games, the scores are going to be? I'm going to say 2-1 to England tonight, but it's going to be 2-1 after extra time. It's going to go 1-1 into extra time, and then England are going to score the winner to stop penalties. Brazil, I think, are going to win 3-2. 3-2 to Brazil. I think England will find it harder than what some people think this game, you know. I don't think England are going to have it easy at all. You reckon Norway will beat Brazil? I mean, oh, yeah, let's back out. We don't want to go into the back of him. Nowhere to really go there once he went to the right. Brief yellow flag must have been behind us. Someone must have crashed. It's really congested, this race in front of us, isn't it? Look at all the traffic. A lot of cars. I wasn't... He might have thought I was trying to look for an overtake then. I was just looking at the traffic. Right, up to P11, another car out. I need to get a bit more aggressive on this car. We need to get past. You're right, Mr. C. You reckon Mexico are going to win 3-2? Can we time out Supermods? I need to get past. This is gonna lose us so much time. Right, get this inside line. You get way more speed. The grip is all there on the inside. All right, come on. Can you get a side draft from here? Right, he's gonna have to brake early, isn't he? Because that car in front. Let's go. Up to P10. Man, that's dirty. What do you reckon about that, chat? I think he started turning across me a bit there. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just... I felt like that was a little bit naughty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into it a bit too much. I don't know. Right, we got it, we got it, we got it. Funny, Pio. Well, start paying attention to the race, you donkey Lucas. You right, Ray? Oh, he had a moment. On my eye. Just ignore me. Driving a bit wobbly because my eye's so itchy. I'm not even getting paid, Mr. Casual. Barely on YouTube.
Time 1:15.41.
Right, let's... Right, I'm going to back out here so I can get a good exit. You know when you see something happening, and do you know what I was saying before about how I really feel people can benefit from watching what we're doing here? That was a prime example. That was 3 cars there. That was 3 cars. And that there is what I'm talking about with the benefits of like just racecraft, and hopefully people will learn from it. Right, might be able to catch. How many laps have we got? 3.7. What? He's doing 51s. Right, let's go and get some low 50s in and see if we can catch him up. Smarter, not harder. Exactly. That was a shite exit there. You can't see the message I've just read. Yeah, I'm not going to get a low 50 driving like this. I'm driving awful. Right, I need to focus. I'm having a bit of a shit driving session here. Oh my god, I am all over the place. Right, we should be able to catch these 2 up in front if I don't. Just gotta start driving well. That lap is awful. If they fight, we can definitely catch them anyway because I think we're quicker. Oh, that's gonna be a track limit. What are we on? Still got 2. So we're okay. Alright, let's go tight. Get on that grippy part of the track. Right, how many? We've only got 3 laps. We need to gain a second a lap, don't we? Oh, I don't know. We should be able to do it if I start driving better, but let's focus. Let's put some focus in. They're fighting. That's good for me. 2.6 now. Need to get that under 2 seconds by the time we get to the end of this lap. Exactly, yeah, we could do the Ferrari strat and box for softs. That rear left is cooking. It's a little bit too hot. That bogged down, didn't it? Bogged down massively there. Right, we're on the 2 seconds though.
Lap 150.17.
I need them to fight a little bit more, really. Max had the skill issue. I think he's definitely going to leave. Oh, I'll have to take that track limit. Right, we're on him though. Gonna be an interesting battle to the end here. We got 1 and a bit laps to go. Just go for a little fake there to get the better exit. Oh, he's took too much curb. That's slowed me down a bit because he took way too much curb there. Oh, we're drifting. Let's go. He's gone wide. Come on, get in that slipstream. I need to get a really good Ascari chicane. Wasn't ideal. Max will go in Mercedes, I think. I think Max is going to Mercedes. Nah, just a little bit too far behind, but we gave it a good go. That was some good overtaking in there. Nasty rumours that Horner's showing his face again. Yeah. You don't like Horner, do you, Gary? My eye, pissing me off. That was a good race. That was a fun one. Good overtake at the end there. Let's have a little watch of that, because I drifted on that. I want to watch that when we went round the outside. Right. So, was it? Oh no, it's the previous lap. So the rear went a little bit loose on me as I went for the move. And then it was like on the edge of drifting at this point. Now it started to go there. Just started to catch it, but that was a nice move. Fair play to him for giving us space as well. It takes two to tango, and he gave the correct amount of space, didn't he? Like, so we made him go a little bit defensive there, and then went for the outside. I don't mind it. We have to use it in this race, Skeletor. We've used it quite a bit. Like, you have to use the McLaren because this is a McLaren single make race. But I don't mind it. It's not my favourite. I think with a setup, it's definitely better. With a setup, it's nicer to drive. I might pick it for... we'll see. The only problem with it is that there's certain tracks where it's just nowhere. Like Interlagos, this car is awful. We saw that Reddish was just so far off pace at Interlagos, but some tracks it's really good. With a setup, some tracks it's really, really good. Your least favourite? I quite like driving it with a setup. It's enjoyable to drive with a setup, but with the fix, it's quite understeery. So with fixed setup, it's quite, you have to go really aggressive with the brake bias to be able to get the rotation. So yeah, it's a weird one. It's not the nicest to drive, but there are ways of getting it to rotate. You have to run the slip angle off. So slip angle has to be on 0 with this car. And then you just put the TC on like 4.5 or 5.5 or 4.5 or 5.4, or you know, you just have to mess with it a little bit. Yeah, we got nice gain on the safety there. Yeah, with a setup though, it's better. I would say Skeletor. With a setup, it does feel quite a bit better, like to drive. Right, we gained DR again, starting from the back of the grid. We got ourselves some DR and we got ourselves some safety. Another decent race from the back there. But that's going to be it now, chat. We've done 2 separate streams today. I do need to try and get a video done from... or a YouTube short, at least, from the Super Mario Kart incident. We need to get a YouTube short or something from that. Because that was quite funny. The fact that he did it on purpose as well... suppose it makes it funnier but irritating at the same time. But yeah, we had a Super Mario Kart incident in one of the other streams, so need to make a YouTube short from that. But Gary, thank you for the £2 in the stream, and Pio, thank you for the 33 months. And if you subscribed today, thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. I don't know what next week's bronze are. What are next week's bronze? 1 minute. Let's have a little look and see. I might have already have one. Oh, wait there. I think I know. Is it what I think it is? Fuji. We could see about that. I don't know. Because now that we can do all the races, I mean, I don't know whether we want to get it to platinum, or we could technically start doing other challenges on this account now, because we've got all the races unlocked, so we can start doing other challenges. But Fuji, we could definitely get a guide out for. What else is on there? Portimo in the LMP3, probably not. But yeah, Fuji, I think, did I do it? Have I done a guide for Fuji? I can't remember. I've got a lap that I could take with the Lexus that I could use as a track guide, possibly. I think we did like a 40.6, but we had like 40.7, but we could definitely do... I can probably get a low 40 with a setup, but without a setup, it's probably... I don't know. You're probably looking at, what, 40.8, 40.9 without a setup as a good map? I don't know. I'd have to have a look and see. I don't know if a 40 would be possible. Yeah, no, I think I did want to try and get all the rookie tracks done with track guides, we could see if we do some racing on there. Maybe we could do some we might maybe do a race where we try and get a podium in every car, maybe, and then maybe do a track guide from one of the laps. Maybe we could see. But yeah, I could look into getting a track guide for Fuji done. I want to try. I've got a Silverstone guide that I need to do as well. I need to get the Silverstone lap guide done because I did a reasonable lap in the BMW, and I don't think I've done a guide at Silverstone yet in GT3. So we did a 58.8, didn't we? Which I think is good enough for a track guide. So I could do that one at Silverstone, but we'll see about. I'll get a flannel in a minute, Lucas. I've got all my. The annoying thing is, Lucas, I've got an inhaler that's supposed to be for itchy eyes. I've got the eye drops. I've had the tablet, but it's still fucking itchy. So I'll get ice with it. I'll put an ice pack in a flannel and just leave it on my eye while I'm watching the footy. I just sit there with like a flannelled ice pack, and it'll cool it down and it'll feel really, really nice and refreshing. But I'm gonna go and do that now because it's really irritating. Tomorrow, I might get the YouTube short done. I've got so many good overtakes. I've got so many. I need to get a notepad and pen because I've got so many good overtakes around the outside that we should really be doing YouTube shorts from. I've done loads on this racing from the back around that last corner. We've done quite a few, and that over. Let's have a little look at the. I could do that as the 3-into-1 overtake where I literally said I'm backing out of this because we need to get a good exit, and then boom. We got the 3 positions. You could get a YouTube short from that as well. So maybe I'll do some YouTube shorts in the morning, like try and get 3 or 4 done so that we've got some shorts on the channel again. And then at least I've got like a week. The great thing about doing what we're doing here is I need to start writing down clips for YouTube shorts because, yeah, I think we've got a lot of content we could make shorts from. Definitely. We've had so many good little battles and stuff like that. It's definitely, for me, it's really entertaining doing these races. Some people are always going to be like, you know what, even on Gran Turismo, people didn't like you racing from the back of the grid. Some people are always going to do that, and they're going to be like, oh, you should be starting at the front, blah, 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 blah. And I understand it, but I'm trying to do what you lot... I'm trying to create content that's fun for you lot watching. And I think if you're doing YouTube, you've got to create content that's fun watching. And I really believe that this racing from the back is super entertaining to watch. Like, it's been a lot more fun than if you just qualify in P1 and just have 1 or 2 cars near you. For me, racing, it's been more fun. And I think for people watching, it's more fun as well. So I've got to go... I've got to go and get a note. To be honest with you, I've got to do something else tomorrow. I need to go B&M and get a few different notepads because I've got to finish off my tax thing because I've got to get it in before the end of so they can adjust it for July payment. So yeah, I might go first thing in the morning, get that notepad, get 1 YouTube short done, and then do my tax, and then we'll stream maybe in the afternoon, evening. Don't know. We might. I don't think I'm going to do the ELMS champ race tomorrow. Because I don't really have the pace in that Lexus there, and I need to figure that track out. So doubt I'll do the top split race there because it would be a struggle. I think they haven't got any in there, Lucas. They've been sold out for ages. So yeah, I haven't been able to buy any slippers recently. Don't know why. They only ever get them in the winter. I've got a fresh pair anyway. I have multiple fresh pairs, mate. I already have backups. Look at this. Look at these bad boys. I've got another pair somewhere down there as well that's fresh. Or is it down here? I've got another fresh pair somewhere, but I've got 2 spare fresh pairs. So yeah. When they come back in stock for the winter, I'll go and grab another like 5 pairs or something. But anyway, if you've subscribed today, I'm really, really grateful. Trying to keep it a lot more positive in the streams. Trying to also, when racing incidents happen, try and look at it from both perspectives. And yeah, hopefully keep doing what we're doing and learn from mistakes and look at it from other people's perspectives when there's a racing incident. Don't just go, oh, you fucking wanker. Even though sometimes you are going to be like that. But yeah, try and have a bit more fun, which is what we've been doing today. And hopefully, you never know, we might be able to turn things around on the channel. That's the aim. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but I'll try my best to turn things around. And we might even do 1 or 2 streams of Gran Turismo a week. I don't know yet. I will see what next week's daily is. We might test it out as a members stream if I like the look of it. And we might do like a members only and see if I can get some fun from it. If I don't feel fun when I'm playing it, then I will swerve that idea. But I think if we want to get the console players ready for LMU, I do need to consider doing 1 or 2 streams on Gran Turismo. Because at the end of the day, console players will be buying LMU. So we need to really maybe consider it for 1 or 2 streams. Yeah, I know the custom slipstream's still there, but you have to kind of just sort. And the bomb drafting is. Do you know what I will do though? What I'm going to say, if I go back to Gran Turismo, I might go for a no bump drafting. Never bump draft. If people go to bump draft me, I'm going to get out the way. Dart out the way. You never know. We'll see. But I don't know if I'm definitely going to try it again just to see if I can get some fun from it. I don't know. It would be good if I could enjoy it for 1 stream a week. It's never going to... Like, at the end of the day, LMU is the game that I'm here to have most of our content on now. That's a fact. Nothing's going to change that. But if we could do, like, 1 or 2... Like, 1 lobby stream and 1 daily race stream a week, I wouldn't be doing GT World Series because I don't think the game's in a fit state to run competitive racing. In my view, it's not. It's not. Like, you can't have bump drafting and shit like that going on and stuff like that. So... yeah, we'll consider it. We'll consider maybe doing like 1 daily and 1 lobby stream just for members, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. We'll have a think about what we could do. But I'm not 100% sure if I will do it yet. I need to test it out. Like I say, I might test it out either as a members or off stream. See what I think. I'd be so slow at it now anyway. I've not played the game for 3 months nearly now, and I'm fully... My muscle memory is fully LMU, so it'd probably be very hard to get any pace on Gran Turismo now anyway. I'd expect to be... I mean, you might even... To be honest with you, we might even be like a second slower because of this game now. Completely took over the muscle memory. I don't know. We'll wait. You never know. We'll wait and see. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow for some more racing. I'll probably try and get a YouTube short done in the morning maybe. And then I've got to do some admin work and get another notepad for I don't know, Dave. I have no idea what absolute knobhead decided to gift Pio a membership, Dave. I have no idea who would be that stupid, Dave. Lucas, how dare you say that? Shut up. Don't even mention it. Don't even talk about that moment in the stream. No, I did 5 gifted, and the first one went to Pio. Well, was it the first or second? I did 5 of the... I get 10 free every month, and I did 5 of them, and unfortunately, we hit Pio. So, yeah. My bad. My bad. I take responsibility for that one. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm gonna shoot off, chat. I've got to go make me dinner and get some ice on my eye because it's killing me. So, I'll see you tomorrow for some more racing. That was a fun one. Take care, everyone. Bye.